The Ravens offense set to get going. Winners of 2 straight coming in. Jackson, first play, going to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Banks. 19 yards right off the bat, and a quick first down.
Up right here, one time.
The center receiver in motion to the right. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. The Ravens sitting at 5-2 on the year, and they come in on a good run, winners of 5 of their last 7.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Let's go, defense. Make us proud.
Now Jackson on 2nd down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Banks. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Let's go, defense. Let's go.
Now Lamar changing the play. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Well, look at this Arizona defense. This crew against the pass, issues at times, ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the #1 overall passing team in the NFL, but it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
On 3rd down, Jackson over the middle, complete. That's Banks. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. They're going for it with Dobbins. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Throw left side, complete. That's Banks. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 25 yards that time. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now it's Jackson. He's going to try and go deep again. And got his man, complete. In for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time.
So here are the Ravens to take over on offense. They've won 2.
Aggressive, baby. Here we go. Lock it up, D. Tighten up. Play your position. Oh, defense. Make us proud.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Right now, D. Let's shut him down.
Another run here with Dobbins. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
Let's pick it up.
16 yards on that one and a Raven first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Banks. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. They run the option here on 1st and 10. The quick feet by Jackson. Now he's loose again. And he is into the end zone for the Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 37 yards. And the Ravens have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. So the lane. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Banks. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Jackson options out left. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
All right now, D, let's shut him down.
Jackson on 1st down. His throw incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Play action. It's Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals 7. And Jackson throwing once more. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Touchdown! A great effort there. With his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Ravens are... The Raven offense going to take over late in this first half.
What's my jersey? No! Let's go! Hey, report!
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. On the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes.
Let's go, baby! Let's go! Yeah, that's what we do. That's what we do.
Just another day in the office.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. A short throw caught by Andrews. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 8. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the 2nd half. The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
Now Jackson back into his end zone. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. So illegal touching, Charles, on the outside.
And a lot of people wonder if the quarterback should see that. No, it's not his job to understand if the receiver's inbounds or out of bounds. You'd expect him to be there. But if he takes a step out, he essentially becomes ineligible. And that's not a tough one for an official to see, especially when standing on the sideline.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of the game plan thus far. For once, though, he didn't create any magic against the front that was prepared for him to try and take off.
On second down, a run with Dobbins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Jackson going to change things up a bit. Jackson to throw on third down. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it, and they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line of enemy territory. The Ravens offense now will get ready to head back on the field. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. After the interception, here's Jackson. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. They go play action with Jackson. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards the pickup there. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming out.
Ravens touchdown. A great play there. 35 yards. And the Ravens are closing in on a 6-2 start as they extend this fourth-quarter advantage. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. Oh, well moved. And now running right through it. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now Dobbins again on second down. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 62 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ballgame. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Shut them down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Baker with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. They go play action now. Jackson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Yetur Gross-Matos getting in there to make the play. But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest.